Hey Hassan, how you doing? What's poppin'? What's good with you? As you can see with the title, we're back on Mr. Tory Lanez. You know, one of my favorite places to be. All right. Let me like throw a little bit of Diddy in there. You know what I'm saying? The Diddy trial's getting real redundant for me, but you know what I'm saying? I'll throw a little sprinkle in there. You know what I'm saying? Like my peoples be wanting me to talk about certain things with that Diddy trial, but the only thing, right? I'm trying to get comfortable. The only thing that the Diddy trial and the Tory Lanez trial is teaching me is that they say that we're the black woman is the most unprotected creature, whatever you want to call it on the planet, which is true. You understand? But so is the black man. And you know, we are so busy fighting each other that is crazy. Cause I just be sitting there like, damn, whenever there's a black man going to trial, not saying some of these people don't deserve to go to jail. Some of them do go deserve to go to jail. But it seems to be that any time a female starts crying, starts whatever, everybody just immediately comes to the rescue and to the aid. And then in the end, it's BS. It's complete BS. And I'm standing 10 toes down on this with Tory Lanez. You understand? Tory Lanez is innocent. I don't care what your favorite YouTuber says. I don't give a damn about none of that. You understand? I don't give a damn about inconclusive DNA because it's just that's the point. It's inconclusive. But you know, I don't care about any of that. You know what I mean? Right is right, wrong is wrong, right? And little Miss Megan, she has a track record of being a liar. You understand? And untruthful. And this goes amongst her colleagues in her own industry. You understand? Hey, Wild Country, when you can't even be honest on whether or not you did work on your body, hey, Perfectly Imperfect, if you can't be honest about the little things in life, w- you're not going to be honest about the things that count. I don't know what the eyes is for, but hey, I see you and you see me. Let me stop. But as we know, this new evidence is not new per se, right? But it goes to show that if we go back, because you know now a lot of people that are Megan supporters are like, that's old evidence. We seen okay, that's cool. Y'all seen it and still didn't care. So that speaks volumes to where people's mindset is that when it was new evidence, people still wanted to be like Megan got pew pew justice for Megan. So, you know, I guess we just have to revisit things over again. But let's just get into it. Hold on, y'all, because today's a slow day, and it's a Friday. You know, it's things I want to do. You understand? It's places I want to be and whatnot. And then this I don't like. Should I change it to from portrait because it doesn't put up what I needed to put up for people to donate. But okay, whatever. Hold on. We just gonna go down memory lane, okay? That's all we're gonna do. Um, let's go down memory lane a little bit.
Do you think we're gonna go to jail? What's that? Do you think we're gonna go to jail? Do you think we're gonna go to jail? What's that? Do you think we're gonna go to jail? I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think... I really cannot go to jail. Okay. If you guys are, then I really cannot go to jail. Okay. I cannot have that on my image. Okay. So how did that happen to you?
Now, old video or not, right? If you are the victim, right? The victim of a crime, Why would you care about going to jail? Why would you go to jail if you the victim? Can somebody riddle me that? Because these is questions that I would love to hear from people's perspective on that. But only time you should be afraid of going to jail is if you committed a crime. So if I got pum pum in my foot or feet, because we're gonna get into that later, because it went from foot to feet, but people overlook the little details. People don't care because people just hate Tory so much. It's cool, but why would I give a damn about any of that, right? And then later on down the line is another video that is this is a whole mess, but it just shows that we are in the he woman man hater club at this point, with everybody that is a black man, where it's like if you a black man and you get locked up, if you famous and you black, you did it. That's what it is. Or Kelly, we know he did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you on that. But it seems to be if you're a black celebrity and you're male, everyone is like, you did it. You did it. It's just because that's a woman, you did it. And that's kind of foul. But let's continue.
Glass, where we were coming from. Glass, where we were coming from. But I'm not from here, so okay. That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot? I didn't get shot. Oh, you did it? No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir.
And yet again, we have to hear this again. And I know y'all heard it. She said she did not get pum pum, right? So now, I didn't commit a crime, but I'm worried about going to jail. I got pum pum, but I care so much for Tory, who I was sneaky linking and got the brakes beat off by Kelsey because of. I'm trying to save a black man. So all right, because a lot of people like, she said that because she was trying to save him. Save him for what? She didn't even know him long enough to save him. They didn't have a relationship like that to be saving, but it sounded good in the beginning. Like, I'm trying to save a black man. That's so crazy. Like, when a lot of us want to look good, we be like, I'm trying to save the black man. And then 2 seconds later, you throwing the black man under the bus. How is that? What changed between this night and the, oh, God, pew, pew. What happened? What happened? That's what I need to know. What happened? Because that is two total opposite ends of the spectrum that meet nowhere in the middle to be confused at any point. So I really need to understand that.
I didn't get shot. Oh, you did it? No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir.
Hey, Harlem, was popping with you? But yeah. So what happened? Everybody was rooting for her and it's so crazy, right? Because it be the most law abiding people allegedly that will cape for lies. Just because somebody has the same sexual organ. That's crazy to me. That's wild. Like, people will be bold-faced lying and people will make up a million excuses as to why the lie is the truth now. And then get upset when you don't believe that the lie is the truth when you blatantly see that the lie is a lie. You know? And it's crazy because Megan's not inviting to nobody to no parties. Like, people is really swinging hard. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, simmer down, simmer down. Let's see what else little Miss the Stallion was out here lying about. There's a lot of lies going on. Okay, too much to even keep up with, and that's the sad part of this whole thing. Hold on, let's see. Let's go to the witness. Let's talk to the witness. You get what I'm saying? The witness that they would not let on the stand. The witness whose testimony didn't mean a damn thing to nobody because it didn't fit the narrative that was trying to be spent. Where are we at? Video. Where you at, witness? Let's talk to him. Okay, they would see the powers that be. They don't. Hey, GP. They don't want to play it. But long story short, hold on. Let's see if it'll come up on the other thing because it's supposed to play it. Restream. I paid for you. You need to work. Okay. Hold on. Do, 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 do.
And the girl came
Okay,
out
there we go.
and pull open the passenger door and started screaming and yelling at somebody in the car.
So the girl who came out of the passenger, you're talking about the front passenger?
No, the rear.
The rear passenger. So the girl comes out of the rear passenger and she goes to the front passenger
Yes.
and she opens up the car door.
Yes.
And then what happens?
They start they're screaming and shouting at each
Oh,
other.
oh,
and they
oh, hold on,
start
hold on, hold on,
fighting.
hold on,
The
bro.
two
Hold
girls.
on.
Yeah, I can.
Bro, we gonna get to that, Harlem. You know we gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. And when we get to that, I need y'all to make sure y'all have your glasses on. If y'all need to zoom it, you know what I'm saying? The people, and this is not trying to be funny. I'm glad you brought that up. Cause my thing is this, right? If I got pum pum, TT sis, if I get pum pum by a person, right? You the ops. My life is in danger. Okay? My life is in danger. Why am I in the car with you? To be able to step on glass? Why? Because I'm still trying to figure that out too. Why are you getting out that car? Why? But anyway, back to jolly old mate that was telling the truth about what he saw, not what he thought, or
Yeah,
trying to
I
be
can
lawyers
see
for
one
dummies. Hold
feet
on.
coming out trying to kick her, and the other one's fighting, and then the passenger gets out.
So the girl who does the punching and the kicking is the girl that comes out of the back passenger?
The front. Can we stop there? Because I don't want to. I want to. I'll tell you, and then I want to go. My son's on his own.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want
And it's loud with the cars.
And I don't really want to. So basically, the car stopped. Girl in the back got out, started screaming and shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, but pulled it so sort of viciously. That's why I presume the driver got out. She starts screaming. She starts hitting the girl. The girl then had to start. Her feet come out. She starts to kick the girl away. Got the passenger. They get out. They start fighting here. They start fighting. The driver comes round and tries to sort of break it up. It gets a bit more violent. And between them, the girl then climbs back into the front driver passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy?
He's in the back.
He's in the back of the car?
Then the gun. Then the girl shoots into her. So the driver's door's open.
You're seeing the girl shoot?
Can I help you? I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl.
Okay, y'all heard that. Even though, and this is the thing, how people will spin it. You know what I'm saying? The Tory haters, they'll be like, he said it appeared. That could have been Tory. No, it couldn't have been because he made a very clear distinction of the little man and what seemed to be a woman. So obviously he knows the difference between Tory not being an alleged woman and an alleged woman. And not trying to be funny in the day and age that we live in now, that's the proper thing for him to say. An alleged woman. He don't know. It could be somebody that look like a woman. It could be transgender. That could have been what it is. He don't know for sure. It's just it appears to be a woman, but he knew for certain the little man was a man. So let's stop playing these stupid ass word semantic games with people, okay? And let's just be logical about it. All right. Let's just be logical about it. Like I get it. A lot of us of our skin tone hate the black man. I get it. I get it. Y'all probably had bad experiences. I've had bad experiences. But my bad experiences is not gonna taint what I think or using my own thought process. You know, I'm not a he man woman hater. Excuse me, because that's from the Little Rascals. I'm aging myself. But yeah, I'm not a she man woman hater or what you know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, sis. See, TC, my sister, she be knowing. Some of us really be knowing. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all women is starting to look like y'all just so jilted by a black man that did some crazy stuff in your life. Maybe your dad wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was in a domestic violence thing. Well, my dad was there, so I'm not even gonna say that. But I was in a domestic violence thing. But I'm still not looking at every black man like they're out to get me. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all really be out here looking like they is out to get you and eat you the hell up, and it looks crazy. And a lot of y'all, and you can love who you want to love, but the way it looks every time a black celebrity is up to task, and people, the women is just dragging them down. It look like you don't even like you dating a Caucasian or something of another race to just be that hateful and just closed minded to the things that's in our faces. This was all in our faces. Thank you, TT. Thank you. Thank you, sis. That's what I was trying to get out my mouth. I was trying to be too cool for school and it wouldn't come out. You understand? Cause I'm trying to be relaxed. I'm trying to give y'all, hey Boogie bro. I'm trying to give y'all a relaxed cola, not such a turned up cola. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? As the man that was pertinent evidence. And this is what y'all gotta understand about the law. When the people want you, the law is not the law. A lot of people is running around here acting like the law is a real thing. And when I say the law is a real thing, what we were taught in school and type, like, the law, you'll find you right or wrong. You have rights. You don't have any of that. You don't have any of that. Depending on what side of the scale you are on at that moment, that's what we talking about, bro. That's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. Money is what sways the scale. That scale is there for a reason. That scale is not it weighs out stuff. So if you're on the side, the heavier side, then guess what? You're gonna probably have a better outcome. And the heavy side means heavy side with coins, not heavy side with evidence or any of that stuff. It depends on you are. People is not the law is not the law books. It's what they can lie about and what you can get over on people that people will allow you to get over. Like just the mere fact that they would not let people, and this is in a lot of these cases that I've talked about, the mere fact that they will not allow people to give their evidence and they try to tell you when you're trying to defend yourself what you can use. Hey, Justo, bro, what you can use to defend yourself and what you can't, but then they let the people that's trying to slay you just put everything out on the table. People should feel appalled about the justice system. People should feel disgusted about the justice system, not how you feel about the person or sucking Megan's BBL. I don't know, but I would feel appalled. That's what I felt appalled about with a lot of these things. It's like evidence. This it shouldn't be no. I don't feel like you should let that be evidence. And this was evidence. This was the real deal, Holyfield, because this was a person that was actually there. This wasn't hearsay. This was for real. You understand? Let me play a little bit more and see what the jolly old lad is talking about. I love his accent too, but let's see what he's talking about a little bit more. And we're gonna get a little bit into the Cassie and Diddy. And TC, if you're not busy, since you are more than welcome to come up and share the stage with me. You know what I'm saying? But I know you're a busy lady. You got things to do. You be doing music and all type of good shit. So I feel you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a little busy, but you're always welcome. But anyway, let me play the rest of this and then get to some more stuff that Megan over here lying about, that everybody just don't want to hold her to the fire about her being a goddamn liar.
Standing here and going, shooting into the car. That's what it looked like to me. But it was dark and I'm above, so, but then the guy gets out again from the back.
Nowhere, no. Why is this talking about what the fuck? Hold on. Nowhere. How do you take this down? Wait a minute, because that's not supposed to be there. Well, anyway, give me 1 second, y'all, because I can't never just have a good ass moment. Hold on. I want this to be little again. No, minimize. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm still getting used to restream. I got it, but I don't got it. Hey, Nikki says I got it, but I don't got it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that was a little snafu. But anyway, like I said, not once did the eyewitness that was not allowed to get on the stand say anything about Tory shooting a pum pum. Not once. Not once. He talked about Kelsey putting the pause on, which I told y'all that from years ago, 2 years ago. I already told y'all. Kelsey put the pause on Megan for being a sneaky girl. You over here, Megan and Tory were both wrong for Kelsey. You get what I'm saying? Y'all did her dirty. But I'm just saying, this is why I'm a girl's girl to the girls that like me. And a lot of us females need to be like that because when you just a girl's girl, just to be a girl's girl, that's when you get a bad batch, like what Kelsey did. Cause little Miss Stallion was supposed to have been Kelsey's best friend, correct? But you sneaky leaking with a dude that she messing with, you know. So where was the girl power at there? But that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother story to be talked about. But like I said, at the end of the day, we need to stop just jumping on people like it's some type of solidarity with women against the men. It's crazy. Use your brain. That's all I'm asking is people to use your brain. If it sounds funny, then guess what? It's probably funny. And I don't mean funny, ha ha. Funny like what the hell's going on? What the helly? That's that type of funny. It's weird. You understand? And that's just period point blank. I'm never gonna. I'm just not. Another thing, I'm sorry. That word male identified or whatever, excuse me, that statement, whatever you want to call it, that needs to be thrown in the trash because a lot of people would keep just throwing that word around and it'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Are you just saying that because it sounds cute or is that what the hell it is? Listen, you sound like a weirdo because ain't nobody looking at no goddamn camera pushing P. You need to be pushing your ass the hell out of here. So let me get you out of here because you're fucking weird. And you're probably one of these weird, what you call it? Man haters that I'm talking about. Okay? Let me get you out of here real quick. There you go. Hold on. Let me, because I need a little help right now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And it won't let me do it on here, but that's fine. You're just weird. I gotta do it in here. Here you go. Bye. See you later. Um, back to what I was saying because I know this is a weird person. But anyway, what was I saying? Because that kind of threw me off. Oh yeah, the word male identified and all that and all that, looking just crazy. It just sounds like something good, but everybody's not male identified. Some people just see things for what it is instead of what they want it to be. Now, where's the next thing where Megan was over here playing on people top? Sis, that's what I was trying to do, but I don't know how to do that on here. That's because I'm like, what? People are weird. I don't know how to do it on Restream. Restream on the what you call it, this shit is different. Channel activity. And then it won't let me do it on the phone thing. Oh God. Oh, here it is. 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 There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna get you out of here, weirdos. Now, how do I get out of this? Okay, Restream's about to piss me off. Anyway, let me go find this next video Cause Megan be out here playing in people's faces, and y'all just be loving it. Hold on. Presentation. Do video. Okay, y'all might not be able to see this, but I hope you do. Okay. Now, Harlem, this is the video that no problem sis. I know you got me. I know you got me. But this is the video where Megan steps out the car and she steps on glass. And unfortunately, y'all probably gonna have to go back in the replay and make it extra large if you can't make it extra large on your phone. And you will clearly see that Megan, aka Bigfoot, as Miss Minaj refers to her as Bigfoot, hopped her big arse out the car and stepped her big foot on a big ass glass bottle. Left three, and because I seen the video clear as day, left three bloody footprints. Does that or does that not match with when she said in the last video, "Oh, I stepped on glass"? And that's what it's giving, Boogie. Bro, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Use a jilted, and that's what be happening. And that's what she rings out. Not trying to be funny. She speaks to the heart of the jilted woman. Point blank. Period. She is the mascot now for the jilted woman. Cause the whole reason they left the party to begin with was like you couldn't even keep your sneaky link sneaky, girl. You left because allegedly he was paying too much attention to one of them little Kardashian girls or something. Where you went all the way out of character. Kelsey in there wondering why you so mad because that's her dude. And come to find out, y'all been blinking this whole damn time. Playing like it's for business and it's been for real. But y'all want people to be a girl's girl. Right. Right. Be a girl's girl. That's what you do. You be a girl's girl to the wrong girl, and that's what happens. That's what happens. But yeah, it's giving jilted for a lot of the females. That's just they have no care in the world and don't care about none of this stuff. And it's like, oh, this is old. You know how many TikToks videos I see with people like, this is old news. She been said it was glass. So why y'all didn't hold her to tax then? That don't make you feel some type of way. That don't make you it look like, what? So it didn't look like it then. So now it's just negates the whole fact that she lied because people bringing it back up. Y'all need to sit down somewhere, sit in the corner and think about yourselves. Anyway, let me see. And that's the ones that's just gun ho with it that think that Megan gonna invite them to a party or whatnot or something, or she give a good goddamn that you're swinging. Those is for y'all. The ones that feel like she did and y'all got some sense about yourself. Cool. The rest of y'all mega stands, nah. Nah, not today, not tomorrow. Let me get this out of here. Okay, I think I got one more, and then we're gonna jump a little bit into this Diddy case. Just a little bit. Because people lying there too. And this is the thing that pisses me off. When people have a big stage and they lie about stuff, there are people that probably are victims. But because they don't have the big stage, nobody cares and nobody's talking about it. Dawn got up there and lied. Y'all didn't care. She got a whole lawsuit on this dude and was talking about all this essay and grabbing of buttocks and underage girls at these parties and didn't say not one thing about that. What did they made this the Cassie show? This is not the Cassie trial. Why I'm done with Cassie. Okay? I'm done with people talking that Stockholm syndrome nonsense. Yes, that is a thing. Cassie don't got Stockholm syndrome. Trust me. She's been away from this man many a time and went and dated other people. No, 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 no. That's not how Stockholm syndrome works. Like with Dusty Nuts wives, they got Stockholm syndrome for real. Okay, because they have an opportunity to leave, and the dude is not even present, and they not going nowhere. And the one time or two times they might have left, they ain't leave to no dude. So let's be for real. This is what I mean by when people are celebrities and they lessen the struggles of other people because they put celebrities on this big ass pedestal for what? You understand what I'm saying? Learn the definitions of what things are. You know what I'm saying? Not what you want them to be. Let me see. I think I got two more videos for little Meg, and I'm off for her. I'm gonna drop the link, and now I know I gotta be extra cautious because we got people trying to do stuff in the background and be weird, allegedly. Like, I gotta figure out how to put the banner up on here since I paid for this because I like this a little bit better. Hold on. And if y'all haven't donated to my nonprofit, please donate to my nonprofit, the Cash App directly. And let me tell y'all, if you want to donate to me, it's Cola Gang 1. If you want to donate to my nonprofit, I'm going to put the QR code with the thing, excuse me, oops, with the thing on the top because there's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? I got taxes to pay on New Soccer Hope. You get what I'm saying? I'm a 501c3 for real. You understand? I'm not a nonprofit just saying I'm a nonprofit like a lot of people be out here doing. But anyway, hold on. So there's a difference. Personal, Cola Gang 1. Nonprofit, New Soccer Hope. Two different situations going on, okay? And like I said, anything that is donated to me is gonna go there anyway because I told y'all before, I'm like $14,000 in debt trying to get this damn nonprofit to do what it needs to do off the ground and help these people. So whatever. Where's this video that I'm looking for? Oh, ad source. Um, yeah, I got two more videos and we offer her
I was
right
shot
here. Let's talk about this, y'all.
in both of my feet. I was I was shot in both of my feet, and I had to get surgery to get the shit taken out, get the bullets taken out. And it was super scary. Oh Lord, I didn't think I was gonna cry. But yeah, I had to get surgery. It was super scary. It was like just the worst experience of my life. And it's not funny. There's nothing to joke about. It was nothing for y'all to start going and making up fake stories about.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This whole time she been talking about she which is it? Is it 1 foot? Thank you, Boogie, and that's my point. But see, the she man hater TT put that. I keep let me scroll over what TT said. The she man hater club still want to act like this girl telling the truth. Is it 1 foot or is it 2 feet? What is it? Is it feet or foot? But y'all not gonna hold her to the fire about that, right? And she got on camera in y'all faces and said that because she knew y'all stupid. She knows y'all dumb. That y'all are on this fake woman empowerment nonsense. So y'all gonna believe whatever she told y'all. She's clearly told y'all that this girl been in the hospital. This girl been everywhere. We seen the X-rays of the glass because it was like I said, it wasn't. You understand? So let's be for real. Girl went and was twerking. I don't know people that get grazed that's doing all this stuff. Don't laugh at me, Boogie. It's for real. I don't even know people that get grazed. So you got pum pum in your foot or feet. You dropping it low, twerking it hard. She's a big girl. And I can speak from experience because I gained a little weight after the cancer situation and the medication they got me on. It put a good 5 pounds on the kid. You understand? My feet feel those 5 pounds. So I know somebody's pumped feet is feeling all of that extra weight because she's way bigger than me. You understand? It's feeling that. And y'all going for it. And y'all going for it. It's wild. Right, bro. It's like which one is it? Because in the court documents is it wasn't both. You wouldn't have been getting out nobody's car, standing up nowhere. You listen, play with these people that ain't never been in the street before. Play with these people that don't know people that been in the street. Play with these cornball ass people that don't know nothing about life except for what they see on TV and YouTube and whatever. These CSI watching people. Play with them. Okay? Stop playing with people that have experienced something different. Cause you're not gonna win. You're not gonna. It's not gonna work. College and all that stuff that people be talking about. I have 5 degrees. That's not gonna teach you this. You get what I'm saying? Life and common sense is gonna teach you what the hell that is. And nobody has nothing to say about that video. That video's old too, but y'all all watched it and was like, oh, okay, y'all are she's a victim. Y'all are making fun of a victim that got pum pum. No, we're not. We're making fun of a fucking liar. I told y'all, Nicki Minaj already called it. Y'all better look at stuff. You understand what I'm saying? How is it they was just as cool as hell, right? And then they wasn't. Now her and Glorilla was cool as hell. Now they not. So is that a girl? That's not a girl's girl to you? The fuck? Ain't no damn girl's girl. Exactly, Nikki. People don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she is forever falling out with people. Partisan, that was the boy that you over here. What's up, King Bill? Partisan or whatever his name is, you know what I'm saying? You was dating him right the hell after. And I'm not saying that there's a timeline to date after getting pum pum, but this is what I mean. When if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, it gotta be a duck, right? If I just was in this sneaky leak relationship or whatever they want to call it with her and Tory, right? And the dude pum pum me, I'm gonna need a break from the male gender for a little bit. I'm gonna be a little bit scared. Not trying to be funny. That's like when last year I had an accident. I was at the stop sign, right? A school bus swung the corner and hit my car. I had nothing to do with it. Guess what? A chick was scared to drive for a minute. I didn't want nothing to do with cars. My husband had to do all of the driving at that point. So I would think in Pum Pum is a little more drastic than that. Let's make sense, okay? Let's not just be mad. You know, maybe y'all think Tory's music's trash. I don't know, but I fuck with Tory, free Tory. I like Tory's music, but I'm just saying, whatever it is that y'all are making these facts on, it doesn't make any sense. And back to the DNA, and this is the thing: the girls really think they got it with this DNA of the Pum Pum. No, if people don't read, it means it's inconclusive. Everybody knows what the hell inconclusive means. We don't Inconclusive basically means that it's not that person. It's just like if you go take a drug test, right? And it comes back inconclusive, they cannot treat you as if it's positive because what? It's inconclusive. They don't know. That's what inconclusive means. They're not sure. Nobody give a damn about the magazine and the Pum Pum because common sense will tell you because the Pum Pum was pink. So obviously the Pum Pum did not belong to Tory. You understand what I'm saying? Didn't belong to him, so we don't expect his DNA to be on the magazine. Learn something about some streets before y'all get up here and be just saying whatever because y'all went to college or some dumb shit. Cause that's all it be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is, and it's wrong. It's wrong. Inconclusive is just as good as no, no. And if he was holding it like how Megan lied and said and was like dance, be dance, his DNA would have been all over it. It would not have been inconclusive. It would have been all on it. Do you understand? And then when we go back to the fact that the when people want to talk about the gunpowder, how there's gunpowder was on Tory and on Kelsey, that should tell y'all something that Kelsey had the pum pum and did the pum pum because her female DNA was definitely on the gun. It was not inconclusive about the female DNA. It was inconclusive about the male DNA. So the way I'm gonna teach y'all something. I'm teaching y'all non-street people something. If I'm standing next to, I'm gonna use my bro in the chat real quick. Thank you, Nikki. Common sense from thank you. You cannot get common sense from college, but a lot of these people running around here with college degrees thinking that they smart, and they're not that. They're not common sense smart. They're just book smart. And your books, if your books wasn't about how my brother said ballistics or something like that, you don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, let's just say Me exactly immunity. If you had nothing to do with nothing, there's no need for immunity. People don't understand the law because they ain't been on the other side of the law. They just been watching the law from a safe distance and talking about it. But anyway, um, let's just say me and my bro Boogie, we we out and I decide to pum somebody, right? And he's standing right next to me when I decide to pum somebody. Guess what? My brother's gonna have residue on it. Gunpowder is gonna be on my brother too. Because when the bullet comes out the gun, it spreads. It's kind of like with COVID. If you sneeze, you're not it's not just going straight the sneeze. The little particles spread out in the air and get on whatever's the closest to it. That's how it works. For the people that thought that they found something out and they thought that they proved a point by the fact that he had gunpowder and inconclusive. Thank you, Nikki. People don't get it. They don't get it. Everybody thinks it's just black and white. It's not. Life is gray, and so is the law. You understand? And we're gonna play this last thing since we talking about um pum powder. Let's get into this now. Since we're going along in order. I like that. Cause y'all know I be all over the place. We in order today. Let me see.
Laid out here today, the prosecution failed to produce a single shred of forensic evidence tying Tory to the actual gun. His fingerprints weren't on it. His DNA was later found to be 100% nearly excluded from the gun, as shown in the worksheet that was provided to the defense late on the eve of the actual trial, after making a request for that very document. After trial, looking at this evidence, there is a 0.01% chance Tory's DNA was on the firearm. That's a
And there you have it. The reason why he's guilty is because the court said he's supposed to be guilty, so they finger effed. Because I'm trying to work on the cursing. They finger effed the evidence. So now what's gonna happen is, you understand? Because that what did the lady say? She said 99.9%. That's what she said. 99.9% sure that his DNA was not on the gun. So that's not inconclusive. That's not inconclusive at all. And not trying to be funny in a weird ass way when the law wants to twist things in their favor. Yes, it would be inconclusive when you're trying to twist it in your favor because it doesn't say 100%. But 99.9% is damn near 100%. If you go and take your baby daddy for a blood test, a DNA test, and it comes back 99.9%, he's not the father. Guess what? He's not the fucking father. He's not the fucking father. Inconclusive. It's inconclusive, but he's not the fucking father. Okay? Stop playing with this man. And the saddest thing about this whole thing is it took for Tory to get poked up within an inch of his life for people to have a conscience. And then I want y'all to go back. It's this channel on here called the Danza Show. Kelsey did an interview on the Danza Show. I want y'all to go back and watch Kelsey's interview. She was playing tongue in cheek with the interviews and everybody. If I'm if I was in anything legal where people are assuming that I pum somebody, I wouldn't ask people whether or not they thought I pum somebody. Especially not no interviewer or whatever that's gonna ask questions or tell you why they may or may not have thought you pum somebody. I'm gonna leave that clean the f alone. I'm gonna leave that alone because I just got away with something. So I'm not gonna try and test fate and put nothing in nobody's mind. Let's talk about everything else but that. All right. I get it, you know what I'm saying? People got their phase and people want things to be how they want it to be. But when you want things to be how you want it to be and things are in your face, you make what they said, what's that saying? They make an ass out of you and me. Well, actually not me, but you, just you. You look like an ass. Or y'all look like asses. Okay? The fuck? Now let's get back on Cassie Ventura's head. Cause listen, I want to give y'all Diddy content. I really do. I truly do. But I can't do it because I know for a fact that domestic violence is not a federal case. I know for a fact being a freakazoid is not a federal case. A lot of these things that we've been hearing so far is not federal. It's all state. So it looks crazy to me that this is the Cassie show. Cassie, then this is the thing. It's messed up, but sometimes it be karma. You went and left nice old Ryan Leslie because he ain't have the coins that Diddy had. You thought Diddy's gonna take you somewhere, and he took you somewhere. He took you out your fucking mind. That's what happened. You understand? And thank you, Boogie. And she got immunity. She got immunity. You understand what I'm saying? People don't know how court work, bro. These people don't these people don't really know how court works. They did not go to law school. They don't know nothing because that right there when this first started was a red flag to me. I already knew what was going on. As soon as that happened, she had immunity and was able to plead the fifth. You cannot have immunity and plead the fifth. That's a fact. You can ask a lawyer, you can ask a judge, because a lot of these people be acting like they got lawyers and judges in their families or they're lawyers and judges. I don't know. But you can't do that. Yes, TT was going on imaginary trips and stuff just to be with Diddy Diggler. So now look what happened. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean that should happen to people that be doing it because it happen all the time. But let's be for real about it. Let's be for real about it. And then everybody, but she has Stockholm syndrome. No, she didn't. People that have Stockholm syndrome, they not dating new people. They ain't doing none of that. They really weird in the brain. They really be. You can tell when a person got some Stockholm syndrome for real, for real. He wasn't telling her to leave and then she wouldn't leave, or telling her or kicking her out and she's sitting outside the door. No, she was living her little happy life. That's like when Michael B. Jordan, when they was on a date and stuff. People with stock shut up, TT, don't laugh at me. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? People with Stockholm syndrome will not be going no goddamn where. You understand? And then what time does a person wake up? When do you wake up even if you have Stockholm syndrome? Cause I'm gonna tell you something. First red flag in any relationship. Hey Sophia, any first red flag in any relationship. I'm gonna tell you, right? When a dude is into you, he don't even want other dudes really looking at you like that for real, for real. No conversation, no none of that. And I understand that there's a thing called voyeurism and stuff, but most people that deal with voyeurism, they deal with that with people that they don't like that. You get what I'm saying? Because we've never heard any of these stories about Kim Porter. And if somebody has, please tell me. We haven't even heard these stories about what's her name? The Tran girl, the one that he got baby love with or whatever. We don't hear these stories. Cassie's the only story. You know why? Because he ain't like Cassie. And he knew Cassie was down for the get down. So he said, Book it. My women know that I deal with other women. They not mad that I'm dealing with Cassie. I could go and freak off with her. That's how it was. Point blank, period. I don't care what nobody's talking about. Then, hold on. Let me show y'all this. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all this. And y'all probably seen this, but I don't care. I come and talk to my people. So I talk when I feel like talking about stuff. But like I said, this turned into the Cassie show, and I'm not here for it. Because she's lying. Let me see. Will this make this bigger? What? See, can I turn this into portrait while I'm in here? No, I can't. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. But anyway, matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post it on my community wall. You know, we multitask around here. I'm gonna post it to my community wall. What I wanted to show y'all, and I'll know next time to never. And this is the thing, because Restream suggested that I do it like this because I'm multi-streaming or whatever. It suggested this. I don't think that's gonna work anymore. But yeah, because I don't like this. Yeah. Why are you asking for a survey now, YouTube? You see I'm in the middle of something. But anyway, yeah. Let me just read it to y'all because y'all probably ain't got time to really run over there. Hold on, let me just read it to y'all. Let me see. And like I said, donate to the nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help close, excuse me, the gap. We try to make our class more of the upper middle class. and reduce poverty and whatnot through our brains. Hold on. Why is it not going up there? Go up there. Okay, there we go. Where is it at? Yeah. Liar number, this is the thing. This is a person with Stockholm syndrome doesn't say no stuff like this. Hold on. Diddy's former assistant, mind you, Diddy's former assistant is one of the people on the trial. And she kind of shaded the hell out of Cassie, but Cassie kind of deserved that because you did. She said that Cassie wasn't talented and all that. Even when we go with her. If somebody kidnaps me and locks me anywhere against my will and I get free, I don't want nothing to do with you no more. I don't care how much money I'm making with you. I'll work 2 or 3 jobs in the same type of field or whatever I need to do to try and compensate for that. I'm getting the hell away from Dodge because next time you might unalive me. You understand? I'm not who's playing with their lives like that, but we fuck Capricorn Jones or whatever her name was. We ain't gonna talk about her. We were back on the Cassie show. All right. Diddy's former assistant says when she told Cassie to leave him, Cassie responded. This is one of the witnesses saying this. Cassie responded, Jay-Z is already taken. Who would I date? That sound like a person with Stockholm syndrome to y'all? Or that sound like a person that want that bag? Because that don't sound like Stockholm syndrome to me. When somebody is telling me that I could do better and leave, go get something better, she wanted the money. So you got your ass beat for money. So that's all I got to say. Nobody kidnapped you to beat you up. Nobody did none of that. People telling you to go and you talking about some Jay-Z. Jay-Z is taken. That's the furthest thing from somebody mind that's going through abuse for real, for real. I'm not gonna hold you. When I was in my situation when I was younger, I wasn't. People was like, "You should leave." I wasn't sitting there thinking about, well, so and so was take. I wasn't thinking about nobody's penis. I wasn't thinking about none of that. It took me a while. I wasn't trying to deal with people with peens. I really wasn't. Because it turned me into an animal after that. Where it was like, if you moved funny, like some people that I dated before I got with my husband, they would tell you I had a hearing problem. If you moved or said anything crazy that looked like what I came from, I was fucking you up. I was fucking you up. I was jumping all over you. People didn't understand. It was like, what's going on with you? Cause I was triggered. I'm gonna get you before you get me. So this Cassie shit is bull. Y'all can go ahead with that. I'm sorry. When you do things and you worried about money and this lifestyle and whatever, you get what it comes with it. So you paid to get your ass whooped. I'm sorry. Sorry. And that came from Capricorn Jones. Isn't that an interesting name? Capricorn Jones. That sounds like some black exploitation superhero. But anyway, that should have been further from her mind. You see, when y'all see the picture on the community wall, Cassie don't even Rihanna don't even want to be bothered with Cassie. Cassie know that Rihanna know you don't even belong there. But anyway, sorry about that. The next thing I'm gonna have to post this, and then I'm gonna have to read it because this shit want to place. Or maybe it'll come up on this one because this one looks like it's a vertical picture. Exactly, TT. But people that don't know and have never experienced don't get it. That's how I be listening to some people. I'm like, y'all couldn't have went through anything for real in life that has anything to do with what they be talking about. Because no, I said fuck that. And that was the first and last time that ever happened to me. You understand? That's why I said when people you have to follow red flags. When you stop listening to the red flags, that's how you get caught in that shit. Because there was plenty of red flags. You understand? That's like how when I say not trying to be funny. When Kim was getting her behind whooped, Cassie thought it was cute. That's what I said going back to what I said earlier. I'm a girls with the girls. I want to be girls with the girls that fuck with me. I'm not a girl with everybody because that'll trap you off into some bullshit. You understand? Because when Kim Porter was getting her nose broken and all type of shit and getting her ass whooped, Cassie thought that shit was funny. When Diddy told her Cassie to put that bloody tampon in Kim's mouth, Cassie thought that shit was funny. Cassie was laughing her ass off when she thought she was the new hot chick and Kim was the last week news bitch. So where was the solidarity for Kim then? Right? And then you turned into Kim, but only 10 times worse because he ain't slut Kim out and have Kim with swords in her mouth. But he had you like that though. And that I'm not trying to be funny. And then when we go back to the Ryan Leslie, most dudes, right? It's real shit. If you're with a dude, right, and he introduced you to his friend, his coworker, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because mind you, Diddy was Ryan Leslie's manager as well. So when a dude snatches you from somebody that they know like that, they're gonna treat you like trash. Cause they know that you not loyal, you're not for real with it. They're gonna treat you like trash because they're like, damn, this I know this dude love this girl. I know this dude is spending his last on this girl. I know, and then here she's sneaking off of me. They gonna treat you like trash. They never gonna respect you, ever, ever, never. So let's get to that. You understand? So it's too many moving parts that it's like she knew what she was doing and then she just got in too deep. That's what happened. Let me see if this will come up here with the one. I think it was today or yesterday. This Mia person. No, it's not gonna let me do it here either. Anyways, I'll read it to y'all. No more vertical on Restream. It doesn't let me do what I need to do. Anyway, the defense showed, excuse me, the defense showed pictures of Mia at a party wishing Combs a happy birthday on what would have been the 6th-year anniversary of her essay she testified he committed against her. But y'all just hate that he's snowballing and doing all this weird stuff. So y'all just gonna overlook that, right? Y'all gonna, oh, that's Stockholm syndrome too, right? A person that don't even live with a person, don't even deal with a person for real like that, don't even be around them, is over here. Oh, excuse me, I didn't even read to y'all what she said. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me read that again because I just jumped the gun. The defense showed pictures of Mia at a party wishing Combs a happy birthday on what would have been the 6th-year anniversary of an essay she testified he committed against her. Mia said she just learned to shut it down for the moment. Girl, get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck a moment. What the fuck is you talking about? So you gonna shut down all your emotions about getting essay because you want to be at the hot white party? That's what it's giving. That's what it gave. I'm sorry. And this is coming out her goddamn mouth. Mia said she just learned to shut it down for that moment. I tried to protect I tried to protect that night and shut it down, not think about it again, she said. The defense made Mia read what she wrote about Combs on his birthday. Legend, rapper, entrepreneur, entrepreneur, and extraterrestrial was born. Happy birthday. Thank you for everything. But he out here essaying people though, right? He out here. You got one girl talking about she enjoying freak offs. Mind you, she's not forced to say none of this stuff. But let me tell y'all what the people that try to conjure up stuff for people lies say. No, I think she said it because she was scared. Okay, cool. Shit, all right, whatever. Now you got Capricorn over there talking about, oh my God, he was waving the pum pum around. Mind you, and I'll give it to Capricorn because she was just telling him just basically she wasn't trying to let the defense lead her into the answers and stuff. But still, you're not pulling out no pum pum on me and locking me any place against my will, and I have a chance to get free, and we ever see each other ever again. The only time I'd have seen Diddy ever again was on the TV screen, or maybe in passing at maybe an event maybe. But if I knew he was going to be there, I'm not going to be there because I'm gonna be scared that you're going to try and kidnap me again. So I'm not going to take a chance with my life like that. So that's not going to happen. Then you got Mia over here. You understand? This is the 6th-year anniversary. So on the day basically he essayed you on his birthday 6 years ago, and you over here happy birthday and you the best and thank you. Welcome, trick shot. And you're, oh well, thank you. But that makes sense to the people that just don't like the nigga. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. So y'all gonna figure out, well, she was just scared, so she just had to live in the moment. She didn't have to be in no goddamn moment because she wasn't supposed to be there. You wasn't supposed to be there. You wasn't supposed to be around no friends of his. You're not supposed to be nowhere around. Nowhere around. So it's really looking lackluster. And like I said, They said they was bringing other people, so the other people came, and the other people is proof that you is what? Thank you, trick shot. You understand? Like, we just overlooking all of this stuff. Cassie was over there scheming on Jay-Z, and not trying to be funny. Who's to say that if Jay-Z wasn't with Beyonce, or damn that she wasn't with Beyonce, because Puffy damn sure was with Kim, and she didn't give a goddamn about Kim. But I guess because Kim ain't famous like that, and she know Beyonce will give her that work. Beyonce got money to give you that work. You understand? So you ain't really want to play with Beyonce like that. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Beyonce wasn't in the picture and Jay-Z was single. You would have ran off in the sunset with Jay-Z, girlfriend. That's what it's given. Cause that's the last thing I would have ever said. I've never even with dudes that I was dealing with that I ain't even like no more and want to deal with to hurt their feelings. I never even said no little stupid nuts. And that's his friend. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that wasn't you have a track record of dating people friends, and that's crazy. Her husband not trying to be funny. He probably been on this from the beginning, and then turned to her like, listen, we gonna get this bag, baby. Like, if I'm gonna be with you, and you was doing all this scrupulous ish, we gotta make this work. Let's sue him. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all want to give him this Alec Fine, this award or whatever of being such a great person. He don't sound like a great person to me. I'm sorry. He's a trainer that found a come up and got the come up to do what the come up needed to do. That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. And then here's another kicker, not trying to be funny. Allegedly, when the feds, the reason why we even know about the Cassie video, and the video was, posted all across the world, was allegedly because little Christian Combs get on my nerves. I'm not even gonna hold you. Because sometimes kids with money, it's like he just gives me an obnoxious vibe. I don't know what it is. Justin is more realistic to me. Like Christian or whatever, I don't know. But allegedly, when they raided the wrong room or the wrong apartment, he did a Instagram post or a tweet or something, shading the feds, like basically calling them stupid. And, I guess they wanted to show him, like, let me show you how stupid we are. And then they put that out there just to let him know, listen, there's more to come. So hopefully the next witnesses or whatever you want to talk about or whatever, hopefully they come with some stuff. And like I said, when Dawn came, right? I expected Dawn, because I remember this when it came out, because I seen it. When this was 8 months ago, Dawn said that he was messing with her money. He wouldn't give her songs because she was denying his advances. All the things that are said with this RICO case that are RICO case worthy, she said he was doing to her. That he was essaying her at the job. He was grabbing her body parts. And the biggest kicker that we all want to hear, I know everybody want to hear it, even the haters, y'all want to hear this. The children. We're interested in the children because allegedly there were minors at this thing. And guess who said that there were minors allegedly? Dawn. But when Dawn had her time to shine, maybe it was Dawn with the old face, like I said, that before she started messing with her face. Hey, Daquan, maybe it was Dawn with the old face, the cute face that she ain't need to touch. Maybe that face was the face that seen the stuff, the alleged minors at the freak offs, and not the new face Dawn that looked like a very tan white lady. Maybe it was a difference there somehow, because there's two different Dawns that we're looking and talking to. I wouldn't give a damn about no eggs being thrown at Cassie. All right. If I really wanted him in jail for real, I wouldn't care about that. I would have talked about the children being at the freak offs. That's, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Money's involved because her case is still open, I think. So I guess she wants to save the juiciness that she's talking about for her little civil lawsuit. So I don't think she really give a goddamn about him going to jail either. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be realistic here. He's a freak. That's it. Most of these people, I need somebody that was kidnapped. No, real talk. Like what happened to Capricorn, I need them to be kidnapped and essayed. That's what I need. That sounds like the RICO shit. I'm not hearing that. So until y'all do that, like all these people that's like, oh my God, it's so salacious. He was such a bad person. Oh my God, what he did. Y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit. Because so far it has y'all haven't proven anything. The DA has not proven a fuck ass thing. I was listening to Diddy today. I'm gonna still listen to Diddy. And a lot of you people that sitting here trying to nail him to the cross was like, I'm still gonna listen to R. Kelly because the artist has nothing to do with the person. So y'all can miss me with that shit. Y'all can miss me with that shit. I was listening to PE 2000 just 2 hours ago before this live, doing the Diddy Bop, and I'm gonna keep doing the Diddy Bop because I don't believe nothing's happened so far. I'm not saying nothing happened. I'm not saying it didn't because I wasn't there like the rest of us. But from what's being presented to me, I don't see nothing. So until I see something, it's free Diddy. It's free Diddy, and it's definitely free Tory, because Tory ain't did a damn thing to that horse. I be seeing people, they be like, people want to hate Megan so much. It ain't got nothing to do with hate. The fuck does it have to do with hate? You can't hate people you don't know. You understand? But I can hate people lying in my face and then wanting me to believe it. I can hate that. I do hate that. And that's what Megan been doing this whole damn time. For all we know, she might have paid that little Mexican nigga to do all that stuff. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly, because allegedly, maybe my thoughts. I don't even know how you got to put that. Because she probably didn't want to get out. Her and Kelsey know what happened that night. She talking about, I was trying to save somebody. No, you was trying to save Kelsey because you was dead ass wrong, girlfriend. Kelsey allegedly was a good friend to you, and you was over here sneaky linking her little boot thing, Tory Lanez. You understand what I'm saying? So, of course, if she was saving somebody, she was trying to save Kelsey. Why? Because Kelsey pum-pumed her. But she didn't get pum-pum. She got pumed at. There's a difference. So unless Kelsey put that glass in her foot, miss me with that. You wasn't trying to save no goddamn Tory. Right, that's all it is, TC. But some people, they think that's black magic when we start talking about karma and all this other. You get what I'm saying? People be weird. So like, yeah, and that's what it is. You thought it was green on the other side. All of them had something that they was trying to gain. A big liar, Daquan. A big liar. See, you just came in a little late. I just read that when she was talking about, congratulating somebody on the 6th year of an alleged SA, talking about, I tried not to think about it. I wasn't trying to ruin the moment. Girl, I would ruin the moment every chance I got if somebody essayed me and they having parties and have the nerve to invite me. I'd have tore that party the fuck up and not cared. I'd have been on the Daily News front page looking like a mad woman. I'ma tear it down every chance I get. That's why all these people like I just didn't want to ruin the moment. You sound stupid as fuck. Please dismiss me with that. I don't want to hear that. He didn't touch you either. Everybody had a motive operandi of what they was doing with this nigga. You thought you was gonna get put on, either you thought you was gonna get a record deal, you thought you was gonna get a Chanel bag, you thought whatever it was you thought you was gonna get, you didn't get. You didn't get it, so now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. No. Does anybody know who's next? Because like I said, I haven't really been staying on this. Like the people that fuck with me, that's really into it. Like they sending me stuff, and then I'll be looking. I'll be like, oh, okay, or whatever and stuff. Because like I said, this shit is basically the Cassie show, and I'm not here for it. You know what, TT? You know what? And I wanted to go down because to the trial or whatever. But I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing all that because I might act a ass. But now I won't act a ass. I have sense. I have sense. I'm not like that content creator that was asking Dawn when she walked out the courtroom, how big is Diddy's pum pum? How big is his dick? I was like, girl, you got locked up last year for doing all this shit at people's stuff. Don't do that. Don't troll the people that hard. Does anybody know who's supposed to be next? You see, I didn't even talk about the white man, the other assistant, because even what he was talking about, he wasn't talking about nothing. Only thing that he put in my head was that maybe he had something to do with Biggie's passing. But that's another thing. That's another thing I'm annoyed too, because a lot of people like, it's gonna come up about him unaliving Biggie and Kim Porter and stuff. No, it's fucking not. What you see are the charges or what the charges are. There's not no new stuff to come later. That's called double jeopardy. Learn y'all goddamn law. What's there now is what the hell we're talking about. Not nothing that we think what might have happened to Wolf or what this no. Let's stick to topic. And so far with the topic, nobody has said anything that has anything to do with the goddamn RICO. Domestic violence is not a RICO. It's sad. It's messed up. You shouldn't put your hands on a female or whatever. Excuse me. Let me retract that. You shouldn't put your hands on a female unless she puts her hands on you. I don't care about that. I'm big on that. If you a female and you put your hands on a dude and he slap you, you did that to yourself. Because you shouldn't be doing that because they're stronger than us. You're supposed to have common sense about it. And a lot of females will put their hands on a dude that they know was raised right, got good aunties and a mama and a grandmama that taught them you don't ever put your hands on a female. So they'll just be running all up and down the nigga back and all this other stuff for no reason. And then the one time he just shake her, oh my God, it's abuse, domestic violence. But domestic violence go both ways. A lot of people don't understand that. Men experience domestic violence as well. And it's worse because the female you can hit them and put jail over their head. That doesn't happen with us. That doesn't happen with us. So let's be fair now. Let me see. Is there anything back here? I'm gonna drop the link real quick. Hold on, I need to put this AC on because this 73 is feeling like 73 in here, and that's a problem. That 73 needs to be 73 outside. No. Hold on, y'all. So if anybody wants to come up, if not, I'm gonna like end it. But like I said, also yeah, you Knicks fans, if you're a Knicks fan in here, go to my website, CodaJames.com, get you a Knicks shirt. I got the exclusive Knicks shirt. You know what I'm saying? Get that. To my females, for female empowerment shirts we got in there. We got for the dudes that ain't stunting these chicks. We got the shirts for y'all in there. You know, we got that. We got the custom jewelry. We got a whole lot of things going on. And like I said, let me put this link back up here. Donate to my GoFundMe. Let me put the GoFundMe because I had put the the nonprofit Cash App up. I really need y'all to go to the GoFundMe so that y'all understand this is for real. Also, if you donate, right? Because this is a 501c3, people. Okay? When you donate, I need you to go to info@newsakahope.com. Put your information for what you donated and whatnot so that I could give you your tax write off. Because, yes, donating to my thing is a tax write off. So even if you don't give a good damn about the homeless families and the children and whatnot, don't care. I know you're gonna care about that tax write off at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? No, I already know TC. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I love you for the free, so it don't even matter. But but yeah, like yeah, help the kids out. Take your phones, QR code it, or go to GoFundMe. Oh wait a minute, drop the link in the chat. There you go. You go there and anything's appreciated. And if you don't want your government up on there because GoFundMe tells the people, it says the people that donate when they donate through there, whatever, you can hit the anonymous option and nobody will know, but me and you. You understand? So it's pretty dope. I have a hefty goal. I'm trying to get a building and a van. You understand? I need the building. I already have the people that's going to be teaching there. So they're ready to go. We just need a place to teach. And that's it. We're providing meals for the after school for the children, good healthy shit, not no lunchable ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This generation we have to fix the mistakes that we made with this last generation because this generation got me scared. You understand? So we're gonna start from the ground up. What that wisdom was popping, bro? We're gonna start from the ground. See, love my bro, Water Wisdom. He donated to the nonprofit. He always looking out for the Coda gang. That's my brother. I love him for the free though. You understand? Support something good. All right. Because if y'all could cash at people for fuck shit, not talking about y'all, you know what I'm saying? People that be in the bushes are going to come in the replay from other places and other sectors and whatnot. If you can support fuckery and foolishness with your coin, you should be able to use the karmatic scale. Because when you're into too much fuckery and foolishness, for every one fucking whack shit thing that you do, you need to do 3 or 4 good things. So make this one of your 3 or 4 good things so that you can balance, your karmatic scale. I'm just saying. TT, you free? Because I would love to hear. You know what I'm saying? I got to go back to your replay because I was busy doing the goddamn website, like updating my website and stuff. Thank you, bro. Love your soul. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the people, to donate, bro. They don't understand. You might be raising your next doctor that, what I'm saying, can help your old ass. I'm worried about because right now this generation is looking a little wonky. And also we're gonna have programs to help this generation so they're not knocking these old people over their heads trying to keep up with the Joneses so they could buy chrome hearts and Jordans. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna teach them skills that they can use their brain and make way more money than they ever thought that they could make knocking old people over their head and stealing. Okay, sis. You understand? I'm trying to help us out. I don't want to get knocked upside my head. Do you want to get knocked upside your head? No. That's what these kids is doing now because they don't the jobs ain't jobbing. 5:55. Let me see what time is it. Oh, that means it's something good. See, that's the blessing. That's why I love my sis. See, that's the blessings put in there. But they don't know about any of that though, sis. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say it's witchcraft. Let me stop. But I'm working really hard, so y'all gotta help me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm $14,000 in credit debt, trying to get shit going. So the next thing that I need to do, I need to do an event and people pay. I gotta do what the rich white people do. That's what I see I have to do. I have to throw some type of an event and people pay for plates or whatever you want to call it, and it goes to the donation. Cause I'm in the gray area. Cause I'm too new. I'm not old enough to get the loans and stuff. That sucked. When I went and tried to get a loan, that fucking they pissed me off. They was like, you haven't been around long enough yet. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Well, I haven't. It's not even 6 months old, but still. Who you talking to? TT Justo? Cause I don't know how to. That's a damn shame. I'm black. I don't know how to cook cornbread. Even I fuck up the jiffy. I could cook anything else. You give me some exotic shit, I will bust it out. Some fuck ass cornbread, I'd fuck it up. I fuck it up. Right, TT. Right. Ooh, smoked turkey neck. That sounds good. What kind of beans? Cause I like beans, but I like butter beans. I like butter beans, black beans, red beans. Pinto? Do I like pinto? No, I like no. Yeah, I like pinto. Matter of fact, I do like beans. No, I'm serious though. I don't know how to make fucking cornbread. Pop, cause Pop is real honest. Pop let me know my cornbread is nasty. He's like, no, mommy, no. Grandma, I don't know, no. This is nasty. I'm like, okay. I can't be good at everything. I don't even like cornbread like that anyway. That's probably why I'm not good at it. Oh, I like lima beans. Yes, because let me tell you, I'm a fake vegetarian now, sis. So like that's what it is. Like when I be making stuff, or if I go to my mother's house and she make like oxtails and she put the butter beans, I be telling her like, yo, put a lot of butter beans in it so I could get the taste and the feel of the meat. Hey Scorpio, how you doing, Booski? Yeah. You're gonna have to, TT, cause listen, I really fuck up Jiffy cornbread, and that should be a no brainer. I really fuck it up, and I think I be fucking it up because I be trying to do too much. Like the last time, I was like, ooh, instead of putting milk, I'm gonna put heavy cream in here, and it didn't work the way I thought it was gonna work. So I just left it alone. I said I'll just leave it alone. I'll leave it to the professionals. Nope. Papa put me in my place. He said, "Mommy, this is nasty." I said, "Okay, I'll never do it again. Say no more." I'm gonna drop this link one more time. I know you busy, sis, but maybe somebody will come up. But I think I did pretty good. We not gonna go because normally we be riding out to like for 2 hours and 3 hours. That's a lot. That's a bit much. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, exactly, and that's where I be fucking it up with the Jiffy. Instead of just sticking to the script, I'm like, ooh, I can make it better. I can codify it. And Jiffy said, no, 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 ma'am. Love you too, best mama Ford. Thank you for dropping down. Love you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, people donate. Let me see if it'll let me put donate to Nusaka Hope. And listen, maybe I'll tell y'all what the breakdown is. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all probably like, what is that Japanese stuff? It's not Japanese. It's not nothing. It's a breakdown for something. And that's the business cash app. So I'm not about to play with no personal. If y'all want to give me a personal, send it to Cola Gang One. That's for personal cash apps. For Nusaka Hope, send it there. Cause what? I have to pay taxes. Yes, Lisa, I be trying to codify shit and everything can't be codified and clearly cornbread can't. Or maybe it can when I just do the basics. The next time, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. The next time I make it, I'm gonna just do it straight off the package. Straight off the package. I'm gonna get the measuring cup and yeah, and just do it straight off the package. And then I'm gonna try to get jiggy with it when I at least master the basic. That's what I get trying to jump ahead of stuff. Like I didn't even master the basic. But like I said, I think it's just because I don't really like cornbread like that. But I do need to get the approval with Pop Pop because I don't like that he said it was nasty. You don't make it like grandma. I'm like, oh, shut up. Shut up. I'm not your grandma. But yeah, that's the thing I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out and work out these things, these what they call it again? Fundraisers or whatever and stuff. Nobody told me this would be this hard. Like I knew having a nonprofit was gonna be hard. I just didn't think it was gonna be that hard. I just thought like when you have a nonprofit, people hurry up and they want to fund stuff to see shit happen. You know, like, but I'm gonna get it, y'all. I'm gonna get it, y'all. I got a good 6 months until I'm in the bracket that I can get loans and whatnot. But right now, thank you, bro. I need, and you know what? That's what I gotta do. I gotta go back to that too. I gotta make some gummies today. Cause I don't have gummies and I haven't, cause like you know, bro, everything that I make with those is from scratch. Like I don't do the brownies from the box or none of that with the edibles and stuff. And the gummies is not pork; they're beef gelatin. People, I'm working on pectin. Pectin is like science, so I gotta give that a second to get the vegetarian gummies. But yeah, I do everything from scratch. The cookies. It's no mixing it. I'm just throwing some can of butter or some can of whatever. And it's like literally, like just to tell you, it's the good chocolate. It's Dutch chocolate. Listen. That's why I'm disappointed I can't make some fuck ass cornbread. But my brother just don't be knowing. And that lemonade, bro, shit. That lemonade be hitting. I take like one sip of that lemonade and I'm straight. Like when I get off of here now, I'm about to go take a sip and make some jewelry. Well, I'm gonna give it 4 minutes to make it an even 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then I'm off here. So thank you to the people that came through. Everybody except for that weird nigga that came through earlier. Go fuck your mother. And yeah, it's like that. Hold on, cause yeah, I had to give wrenches back too. Cause like I said, I wasn't trying to really come on here for real. But now I'm starting to see when I come on here, weirdos be coming through. So now I need the wrenches, cause before it wasn't nobody really coming through, and there wasn't no weird shit happening. So I'm just like, but that shit was strange earlier. Hold on. See, the brownie scared me. I take a little bite of the brownie, bro, and you know what I'm saying? Like I can't eat a whole brownie. Cause a lot of people don't understand what edibles is like. It's about knowing, like, pacing yourself. Some people they just be jumping out and then have a bad experience. But if you just pace yourself, it's good. And let me get some likes. These likes look dry. I hope everybody that came in here liked. Wait a minute. How did I do this before? Hold on. Yeah, I don't like the vertical on here. It makes everything more complicated. It makes everything more complicated. Okay, we 2 minutes away. Dropping the link one last time. And then I'm off this. That's the problem, bro. They be like, you know what I have to do, bro? When I make the brownies, I make the edible brownies and I bag those up, and then I have to make brownies that's not edibles. Cause I'll fuck around and try to eat the whole, and then have a bad experience and trip the hell out. Let me see. See, the overlay is even corny on the vertical. Yeah, vertical is not the way to go on here. Mm-mm. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, donate to my nonprofit. Like my brother too, just though he ain't here, he donated to my nonprofit as well. You know what I'm saying? And just like this, let's say you cash at me, right? Put for nonprofit, and then I could go on GoFundMe and I could put you on there. It'll add it to the GoFundMe. You get what I'm saying? So what it is that I got. So yeah. All right, I'm off this, y'all. Stay sucker free, stay safe. Love you guys. And I will talk to y'all later.